In this video, we will be solving 10 division problems. Make sure to pay close attention to each step of the solution. After watching, comment below with how many problems you got correct. Let's get started. Next, we have a math problem for you to solve. What is 9 divided by 3? Is it A12, B27, C6, or D3? You have 10 seconds to figure it out, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Correct answer is D. We start with the division problem 9 divided by 3. The division symbol here represents dividing the number 9 into equal parts of 3. What we need to find is how many times is 3 contained in 9. You can think of it as how many groups of 3 can you get from 9? Since 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 3 is 9, thereby we can understand that 9 is 3 groups of 3. Therefore, when we divide 9 by 3, the answer is 3. Thus, the correct answer is 3. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. 8 divided by 2 is the answer A, 16, B, 4, C, 8, D, 2. Time starts now. Correct answer is B. We begin by taking the given fraction, which is 8 divided by 2. To solve a division problem, we simply divide the numerator, which is 8, by the denominator, which is 2. When we perform this calculation, we find that 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Thus, the correct answer is 4. Here is a math problem for you to solve. What is 9 divided by 2? Is it A, 4.5, B, 4.75, C, 3, or D, 5? You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or you can pause the video if you need more time. Correct answer is A. We will now solve the problem in question, which is 9 divided by 2. Division means distributing a particular amount evenly among a certain number of groups. So here, we are distributing 9 evenly into 2 groups. If you have 9 and you divide it by 2, you are seeing how many times 2 goes into 9. For the first step, notice that 2 goes into 9 4 times. This gives us 8 with 1 remaining. The remaining 1 is then divided by 2, resulting in 0.5. Thus, when you then combine the whole number 4 from our initial division and the 0.5 from dividing the remainder, we get our answer. So after this division process, we find that 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5. Thus, the correct answer is A. Get ready to solve the following math problem. 8 divided by 4. Your possible solutions are A, 1, B, 4, C, 2, or D, 8. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Good luck! Correct answer is C. Let's start solving the problem. We have the division 8 divided by 4. Knowing the basic rule of division, that dividing a number by another is simply determining how many times the divisor, which is 4 here, fits into the dividend, which is 8 in this case. We know 4 fits 2 times in 8. Thus, 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Thus, the correct answer is 2. You are presented with the problem 7 divided by 2. You have the following possible solutions: A, 3.5, B, 3.0, C, 4, D, 3. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or pause if you need more time. Correct answer is A. We are going to solve the division problem 7 divided by 2. First, take the number 7. This is the total that you'll be dividing into parts. Then divide this total by the number 2, representing how many parts you are dividing the total into. When you carry out this division operation, the result is 3.5. Thus, the correct answer is 3.5. All right, here's the problem. 6 divided by 3. Your possible solutions are A, 9, B, 2, C, 1, D, 3. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. Good luck. Correct answer is B. To solve the division problem 6 divided by 3, we simply need to determine how many times 3 can be subtracted from 6 until we reach 0. We start with the number 6. We take the number 3 and subtract it from 6. This leaves us with 3. We then subtract 3 again from the remaining 3, which brings us down to 0. We have now subtracted 3 from 6 2 times. Therefore, 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Thus, the correct answer is 2. All right, here's the problem. 9 divided by 4 equals what? Your options are A, 2, B, 2.25, C, 3, D, 2.5. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or pause if you need more time. Correct answer is B. Begin by taking the problem 9 divided by 4. This problem can be seen as asking how many times 4 can be taken out of 9. When we begin division, we see that 4 can be taken out from 9 2 times. Subtracting 8 from 9, we are left with a remainder of 1. Then we write a decimal point to the right of the 2 in our quotient and also after the 9, getting us 2.0. To continue the division, we now look at how many times 4 can fit into the next number, which is 10, from adding a 0 after the 1 of the remainder. Again, 4 can be taken out 2 times from 10. Subtracting 8 from 10, we are left with a remainder of 2. We note down 2 after the previously found quotient of 0.2, getting us 2.2. Lastly, we add another 0 to the 2, making it 20. Now we check how many times 4 can be taken out from 20. It can be taken out 5 times. We subtract 20 from 20 and are left with no remainder. Appending 5 to the right of our existing quotient, we get our final answer, which is 2.25. Thus, the correct answer is 2.25. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, 8 divided by 3, with the possible solutions being A, 3, B, 2.66, C, 2.68, or D, 2.67. Good luck! Correct answer is D. To solve the problem, 8 divided by 3, we first look at how many times 3 can go into 8 without exceeding it. That number is 2. Now we subtract 2 times 3, which is 6 from 8. That leaves us with a remainder of 2. In decimal terms, that remainder can be calculated as 2 divided by 3, which gives us around 0.67. The final answer, therefore, is the first calculation, 2, with the decimal version of the remainder added on, which is 0.67. Combined, that gives us 2.67. Thus, the correct answer is D. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, 7 divided by 3. Your options are A, 3.3, C, 2.33, D, 2.333. Begin now. Correct answer is C. We start with the mathematical problem 7 divided by 3. To solve this, divide 7 into 3 equal parts. However, 3 cannot go into 7 perfectly. It goes in 2 times and leaves a remainder. Thus, we place a 2 in the quotient. We note down that 3 times 2 equals 6, which we subtract from 7. This leaves us with a remainder of 1. Now, since 1 is less than 3, we can't divide it further in a whole number sense. Therefore, we employ decimal places. For this, we write a decimal point next to 2 in the quotient and next to 1 in the remainder. Subsequently, we add a 0 next to 1, making it a 10. Now we divide 10 by 3, which gives approximately 3.33 times. But since we must round our final answer to 2 decimal places, we take the number before the third decimal place, which is 3, and considering the next number is 3, we round it up to 4. Therefore, 10 divided by 3 equals 3.4, so we append 0.4 to 2, making it 2.4. Thus, the correct answer is C. Today we have a math problem for you to solve. The problem is 9 divided by 6, with possible solutions being A, 1.6, B, 1.5, C, 1, or D, 2. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Good luck! Correct answer is B. To solve the division problem 9 divided by 6, we first note that there are 6 in 9 one whole time. Hence, we already have 1. To handle the remainder, we remember that there is a remainder of 3, which stands for 3 out of 6, or 3 divided by 6. To simplify this, we realize that 3 divided by 6 equals to 0.5 in decimal form. Hence, combining both parts of the quotient, 1 from the initial division and 0.5 from the remainder, we add them together, obtaining 1 plus 0.5 to conclude 1.5. Thus, the correct answer is 1.5. Thanks for watching. Comment with how many questions you got correct. Should we make the next video have easier or harder problems? Was the difficulty just right? If you have thoughts for improvements, please share them below. Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you enjoyed the video.